You just roll this and mechanically it rotates. Hey y'all, welcome back. I was sent this as a review item, and hopefully you guys know me well enough now. I'm only going to promote a product that I actually find helpful and useful. The vendor at Foxwell sent me this articulated industrial endoscope, the FY406D model. Truth be told, I've already played with this a little bit, but comes in a hard case with the instructions and some cleaners. So the case actually has a spot to protect, the leads and everything else like that. Comes with the USB charging cable. I haven't even charged it yet. It also came with a couple of, like a hook grabber and a magnet that you attach to the end of this thing. I keep wanting to unscrew that thing. But anyway, it has a hook and it has a magnet, and you screw those onto the end of the lead right here. So I'll pull off the protective cap off the camera. Right, there's this little protective ring for the threads. So you just unthread that off, and you can put, the magnet grabber or the hook. Anyway, you thread this on, and then as you're using it, you can use this to grab other items. You know what I mean? You can reach down and grab a magnet. I'm pretty sure that ring just protects those threads. So this thing works best when you extend the lead. I've got it doubled over right now. It's 4.5 feet long. But check this out. That's your lead that you would be putting into something. You just roll this and mechanically it rotates. It said 270 degrees, but that looks more like 360 to me. We'll power it up. Okay. Long press to switch cameras. So this right here pops up, I think, every single time. But if I press and hold that, it should switch to the side view. And press again, it should go to the split screen, and press again, and it goes back to my original view. If you notice, the lights change depending upon which view you had set up. But this is the really cool part. So let's look inside this gas tank. So normally everything that's behind, and I've just finished hosing this thing out, but normally everything that's up towards me is hidden. If I just rotate this, I can look right back at where I came in from. So you can notice that the auto white balance sets automatically. You can see that the focus sets automatically. In addition to that, let's go straight down view camera, and let's press and hold this momentarily. That's a side view. Let's press again and we'll do the split view. All right, so now I've got one going down, and so this is my down view, this is my side view. Check this out. I can come down, right, and move around however I want to. So normally I would have to take the cable and move it around like this. This, I just literally rotate this, and then, if you're not exactly on, you can turn it clockwise or counterclockwise. But yeah, this thing's still pretty dirty. Sorry, I was cleaning out this fuel tank. All right, so we rotate it around and we find something we want to take a picture of. We just go to that mode right there. All right, so right now it's on video recording. Let's move it over so you can see. So you see the video recorder camera right there? If I just press it again, it goes to the camera itself, the camera icon. So now when I'm in the camera icon, I can just press and take a picture of it. Save successfully. Let's take another picture. We'll rotate it up a little bit. So let's rotate it all the way around. All right, so now we're looking back up at ourselves. Take another picture, right? Then we don't have to have the, you want to send a photo of what's actually occurring to the customer. Check this out. Go back to it. Here's my pictures. Hit OK. There's my up. It was saved as a 1920 by 1080 JPEG file. Your arrows is next or forward, last to rewind. So there's my next picture. There's the next picture. I'm sorry. This one is the video. Let's see. So there's the video itself, moving it around. Okay. And then I also took a couple of pictures when I was playing around with it. Here's inside a cylinder, looking back up at the spark plug hole. And there's one looking straight down at the piston. So it comes with a 32 gig card already. Comes with the USB-C charging port. Has your battery indicator. This thing will run 4 hours without needing a charge. And truthfully, I mean, I've been playing with it and the battery hasn't moved at all. So a little dust cap and the reset button right down in here if for some reason you needed it. This thing's actually pretty nice. Let me show you what this is, and super lightweight. So I just want to hit a couple of the high points on this. So this is the FY406D. This diameter of this right here is 6.5 millimeters. So basically just over a 1/4 inch. The probe material is made out of stainless steel. I bring that up in case you are putting this into someplace that's got electricity. You want to be careful there. So field of view 70 degrees. It's using 7 LED lights. The scope camera is a 1 megapixel. And the screen is a 4.3 inch WVGA color screen. It's running a lithium battery. This thing will work. So it's 32 gig TF card, SD card. You can put a 64 in there if you want to, but it comes with the 32. And this thing works in -10 Celsius all the way up to 80 degrees Celsius. And it says rotation angle maximum 210 degrees. But I mean, doesn't that look like more than 210? The work time, about 4 hours on a full battery. But I don't know, in my opinion, let's see. Isn't that basically stop to stop? I mean, I know it says 210 degrees, but I don't know. So let's experiment just a little bit. What some people are going to be concerned about is how much space does it take to make the bend, right? So let's start right there. Let's see. This thing looks like it rotates about 1 5/8 is what it needs. Something like that for one side. And then to be able to look back up at itself, the distance you would need, from the bottom, looks like at about 1 3/8, maybe. I would give yourself a little bit of slack just to make sure you're not, bumping sides and whatnot. But I mean, really, look at it. So it's got 6 LEDs on the front right here, and then 1 LED right here on the side for the lights. Super easy to turn too. I mean, you can force it to go further, but, comfortably it goes there pretty easy. But yeah, they even came with a little cleaning stuff for it. And, I haven't used it yet, but it probably should. It's in a garage environment, right? It's going to get stuff on it. It does say don't place the probe in a temperature exceeding 70 degrees Celsius. It does have automatic power off if you walk away from it. Here's the part that I thought was pretty cool. So the entire bore scope is not waterproof, but the lens is IP67 rated waterproof. So it just says dry the lens thoroughly after use. So you can actually put this thing into a wet environment, looking down through plumbing drains, things like that. I'm going to be using it for looking inside engines mostly, but having the ability of having a magnet on the end or a hook to reach down and grab the socket from behind the engine bay, something like that, that you can't reach, you can't feel for it. This is pretty cool. Just drop it down. I can rotate this to look around to see what's going on, put it on split screen, and be able to look around pretty easily to find out where I lost my socket. And then once I find it, if I had a magnet on the end, I could just reach down, grab it, and then gently pull it back up. And the magnet was pretty strong. It was actually picking up. There's a pretty heavy screwdriver right there. And it picked it up completely. So it'll definitely pick up a socket. Most of them anyway. You can see the temperature of the end of the probe right now, 132 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's actually the LED lights that are warming this thing up. As I press that, so off, full bright, medium bright, low bright, and off. Turn on the lights real quick. Right? And if I wanted to change the brightness, so you'll see what happens. The auto compensation changes. So that's full brightness. Change it down, but you see how the backlight kind of, I mean, it got dimmer, but you can see, you can still see quite a bit down in there. Turn it down, and that auto white balance is actually picking it up. I'm moving it up and down. It auto focuses. It auto adjusts for the white balance. Yeah, this thing's pretty slick. If I can get a discount code, I'll link it down in the description. But yeah, check these things out. It's made by Foxwell. This is the model FY406D. And yeah, I'm actually really happy with this thing. If you get a chance, check them out. Thanks for watching, y'all.